Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently playing our abbreviated series here on Speed 5. And the question is, just how soon are we going to be able to... Hang on a moment. These are separated now. Oh, this guy only has 118 military strength. So we're working on fabricating a claim here, and that's absolutely great. Let's let that finish up, and we're probably going to go for this guy. He has no allies, and his military strength is way, way lower. I didn't even notice this last episode. I just noticed it when we zoomed out right now. That's kind of wild. When did this guy die? He died 11 August 1079, like 3 years ago. Okay, this has been for a while, and I never even noticed. Fantastic. That's really, 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 really good. Yeah, you can concentrate. That'll be okay. So we're at 50 gold right now, and we need to get 75 gold here. Now, keep in mind, we're not going to be able to declare war if we're in debt. So that's noted. We do get a stewardship perk, and we are going to take war profiteer here. There we go. So we're at 59, 61. Okay, we need a little bit more gold, for sure. Our quiet machinations can definitely succeed. Hang on, who is this? The next in line, huh? It'll be either this guy or the same guy, but this would be an act of tyranny. Gotcha. We'll see if it falls into place. And it did, so that's great. Yes, see this done, 75 gold, putting us at minus 11. So we're currently in debt, which means that we cannot declare war. Right? And we're going to come out of debt very, very quickly here. We absolutely want to go after this guy as soon as we can. This guy's demanding hostage. Who is this? No. Get out of here. We have our ally, so it should be okay. What is all of this? Our liege's war. Okay. So that's all fine. We are now out of debt, and I would like to attack this guy. The question is, would we be going into debt? Well, I want to press this claim regardless. 125 prestige. This is going to be fairly important. Are we going to call in our ally? Possibly not. We are going to need to raise up our forces as soon as we can. So we'll raise all of our men-at-arms, and we'll raise absolutely everyone, actually. So everybody's raised, and we're going to head in over here. 0.0, we're still technically positive. Oh, we just captured him in the battle. Beautiful. So we enforce those demands, and that is Caliphate under our control. We can now disband our army. And we can go after Severin when we want. He is actually significantly weakened. He's allied to this guy. This guy is reasonably strong. So I think for the moment, we're not in a great place to attack here. Potentially, if we were to do something down over this way. I'm just thinking about this, though. What we need more than anything right now is just raw cash. I feel like. Or this guy to be weakened. Our liege is getting a lot of war declared on him. Actually, 50 gold. Do it. We're going to take 50 gold here. That sounds great. Fishing net weavers down here, huh? Okay, well, we might end up replacing that eventually. But we're going to cruise on through here. We have been called to become a regent. Okay, we have so many ideas for the realm. Okay, so Moldavia is a thing now. Our liege lost a lot there. That is absolutely noted, and that Ruthenian claim on our ally is still a thing. I'm not too concerned about that, so we are not the regent here. Never mind. Hang on, how did we not become the regent? Okay, whatever. I guess it's fine. It doesn't matter either way. So, we are the best candidate to become spy master? Okay, that sounds good. So, out of curiosity, at this point, are we able to form a duchy? No. We would need to control this county. Okay. So, with that in mind, I do want to attack Severin. This guy is the spooky guy here, right? We may have to wait until he dies. He is currently feeling fine. We'll see. We're going to build up some cash, for sure. And we're going to be getting a wealth focus fairly soon here. So that's reasonably fine. We definitely do want that wealth focus. How old are we? We're 37. So, okay, our liege is being attacked yet again. This is a subjugation war? Okay. So things are potentially going to get a little awkward for our liege. It doesn't really matter for us. There's a stewardship perk available, and we are going to bring the cleaver. We need cash here. So that's all good. We have an available perk. We are going to take... I think Golden Aplomb is what we're going to take here. We need Fearful Troops into at any cost, is what we really, really need here. Now, our liege is having a lot of problems, but that doesn't really affect us right now. So that's all good. Our player heir has no spouse, and we should probably fix that. So something like alliance power here. How old are you? You're 16? Sure. Maybe just relevance? There's a couple of interesting claims, anyway. So this would be reasonably fine. That seems okay. Excellent. So now what I really, really want here is for this alliance to get broken. However, a disillusion war on Wallachia. That's intriguing. If I were to attack this guy, his ally would definitely come in. We would have a distinct lack of allies because this war is still ongoing. So that's a potential problem. The main thing about that is that this guy is busy, right? He's currently fighting up over here. Could we get in and get out is the question. I kind of want to try it. So we're going to raise all. And that's mercenaries. Okay, he hired mercs. That's not ideal. That is definitely not ideal that he hired mercenaries. What do we got available for mercenaries of our own? 173 gold? The answer is not much. Not much indeed. What are his compositions? So we're looking at some siege weapons there. Cavalry archers. Skirmishers and archers. Okay. So we're not going to be all that great with our pikemen into this. Hang on. This is a hostile army, not an enemy army. Okay. That is definitely noted. Increasing the size would cost 75. We could do that. And we probably should call in our ally in here. He'll accept. It'll take him some time to get here. The question is, do we want to attack here? Well, these guys are walking away. And do we think that we win this? The chances are even. We have a better army commander, but they're defending in hills. They have defensive buildings. They're higher quality and more men-at-arms counter. So this is probably not the world's greatest idea to attack here, in my opinion. So, what if we were to simply hire these mercenaries? This will put us into debt, but that will make us much more likely to win that battle. Fantastic. Okay. So that seems reasonably fine. And the question then is, where did that army end up going? Did that stack wipe? Because these guys are probably going to come booking at us as soon as they finish this siege, right? That's kind of what they're... Actually, no, they're fighting up over here. That's fascinating. And then they're walking into us here? Oh, that's free. Okay, so I think we just got away with this. Beautiful. That seems really, really good. So this war's over. We're going to enforce those demands, and we're going to disband those troops. Okay, we're now in a significantly better position. No doubt about that. This is a way, way better position. We can demand payment from this guy. He doesn't have enough gold to pay, but he will very soon. He's making 2.6 per month. Maybe we just wait until his month tick here. Okay. There we go. And we get that gold. That seems excellent. We can declare war on the King of Hungary, but that seems ambitious. At this point, the question is, what ends up happening with the Disillusion War, right? Our liege is having significant issues, but we have managed to put together some territory over here, specifically a duchy. We would love to get this duchy. We are going to need 250 gold to do that, and we're going to need to start doing some pretty hefty investments on that front. These guys are sieging our territory, which isn't amazing. We're not going to do anything about it, though. I'm not going to look to fight him. Okay. Battling happening down over here. Overtaxation causing banditry in... Where is this? Oh, this is our capital. Okay. Noted. So that's reasonably fine. Rogue administration, 15 gold. We're going to take the 15 gold. Count Roman will remember this, of course. And that's, you know, not necessarily ideal, but it is fine. So we have some low county control, and we should definitely be working on that. So we need to do increased control, and we'll do that in Severn, since this is being occupied. Okay. So they're going to finish up a siege on our territory here. This disillusion war is done. Are we now independent? We are. We are now independent. We might want to swear fealty to someone like Hungary. I'm not sure if that's going to end up being a problem or not. We'll find out. But we are now independent due to no fault of our own. And we're definitely going to need to do some work here. We can create the Duchy of Oltenia. We'll need gold for that. So we're just going to work our way through increasing our control levels in these areas. Control here is 66. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of that. So we need a marshal here. This guy's a pretty decent marshal. That'll be fine. And I wouldn't mind making friends with someone like the Byzantine Emperor. He's got this daughter here. She does have a spouse, though. So what about a sibling? No. What about over in Hungary? We could go with someone kind of like this, but this is not children, right? So that's a bit of a problem. Our wife is currently being held by someone else. 25 gold, or maybe we could just do a hook. He wouldn't accept a hook. We'll pay the 25 gold. Getting our wife free is actually kind of important, but we do actually have a daughter now that I look at it, so maybe we shouldn't have done that. We have a daughter. We would need to look for someone to marry her to. From someone reasonably powerful around here. Okay. Yes, that is fine. We'll pay 25 gold. Sounds good. So next up, we are going to finish up our lifestyle here, and let's grab Fearful Troops. At any cost is going to be the next goal, and It Is My Domain is eligible to be used if we have somebody who reports to us who is count level or higher. So that kind of means conquering this guy. We don't have a CB on him, which is, of course, unfortunate. And these guys are going to expire in 4 months, so that is definitely noted. We need to bring up our control levels, and our wife is currently pregnant. That is a good thing. I want to take a look down over here. I'd really like to have a son to do something like this, right? Obviously, they won't accept this, but something along those lines would be ideal. We'll see if anybody decides to go after us. For the moment, we may just swear fealty to one of these guys if we need to. But for the moment, I'm content being independent. That seems fine. Our mercenaries did expire, which is expected. Okay, we have another daughter. That is noted, but not exactly helpful. That said, the Byzantine Emperor doesn't have a wife. He wouldn't accept this due to marrying down. I mean, fair enough on that. 120 reasons for that, and that is the only reason. He's apparently terrified of us, which is hilarious. What else do we have going on here for potential ally options? I mean, there's Moldavia over here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a great idea. So this guy just declared war on us. Okay. So that is noted. We will raise all over here. And suddenly he's leaving. He's heading down this direction, which is fair enough. We'll see how this battle goes. He has 300. I think he's going to win this, to be honest. I think he's going to win that battle. Can we call in our ally? Do we have an ally still? We may not have an ally. Do we want... Well, what's he actually claiming? Our capital county. Okay, so we definitely want to do something about this. Let's bait him into this engagement then. And we're going to have to hire mercenaries and go into debt here. So what's his composition? He's got a lot of pikemen and a lot of archers. So we would want to counter archers and pikemen. Something like armored footmen would be decent. This is going to be expensive. Oh, we can't go into debt greater than 2 years of our income. Ooh, that's sad. Okay. So we can't get out of here. We'll see how this battle goes. I don't expect it to go super well. It does say that we have a better army commander and more commander traits, but we'll see how we roll. Yeah, this is about what I expected here. So we're going to retreat, and we're going to see where he ends up going. Actually, sitting here is fine. Yes. That's fine. Our son died. Okay, he did not deserve that. But for the moment, this seems reasonably okay. I'm not going to go on the offensive here. We're regenerating our troops. And we're just going to stick up in these hills. He doesn't want to attack us in the mountains. Wait a second. Moldavia just took a bunch of territory over here. Okay, we need a new commander, and it's going to be us or our player heir. I guess it's our player heir. We're going to walk down this way. What's this guy got? 77. Okay. That was a very strange turn of events, but sure, we're going to get some gold out of this. 108 gold. Yeah, that seems fine. So we end up winning that. Now, Moldavia is, of course, a bit of a problem. If they end up subjugating us, that's not the end of the world, though. We'll basically be right where we were, right? So that's okay. And this will get us a bunch of gold here that we can use to invest. So that sounds good. We'll enforce that demand and disband those troops. Then, of course, we need a marshal. That's going to be, I guess, our player heir / son. That'll be fine. And we have 184 gold right now. Now, we're also getting very close to at any cost. We don't have a CB on this guy. But I kind of want to get one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fabricate a claim down this direction. We'll see if we can take this guy over so that we can have a count under us so that we can extort subjects. That's going to be a very useful thing for us as we build up. Beautiful. That was a really awkward war. I'm not going to lie. That was incredibly awkward. But we now have at any cost, and I want to hop into our decisions. And let's see here. Sell trivial titles. We cannot do this because we are lacking the prestige. I mean, fair enough. We'll notify when that becomes available, and extort subjects will notify when that becomes available as well. That should happen after we get this claim. So we're making 2.4 gold per month right now. Making more gold is incredibly important at this stage of the game. So that's going to be a very big deal. Okay, we lose the smuggling ring over there. We're working on our county control in these areas as well. That will help a lot. We're known as a priestator, which is remarkable. And apparently our courtier is attempting to seduce us, or rather romance us, which will decline. Okay, see this done? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare a war on this guy for our claims. Now, this is not necessarily fantastic, but I'm going to do it regardless. We're going to lose a bunch of prestige. It's very important that we get this done as soon as possible. Okay, so we're going to hop in down here, and we're going to win this battle. That is a big deal. And we're going to start this siege up. Beautiful. 7 months on that. And they'll come back pretty soon. Here they come. And we'll win this battle again. There we go. And we'll end up winning this war. So this is going to put us at too much in terms of our domain limit, right? So we absolutely want to disband our troops, and I want to grant this off to someone else. And it's going to go to that guy. Wait a second. What? We don't have the duchy title. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. We should have made the duchy title first. Yeah, that's my own fault. 100%. That is my own fault. I should have gone for that. Well, the duchy title costs a bunch of money. I got greedy there. That was all entirely greed for being able to extort subjects. I completely forgot that we didn't have a duchy title. I'm not used to that at this stage of the game. This is a weird start, for sure. But it's kind of an enjoyable one, no doubt about it. We're in a pretty awkward scenario. We could definitely refabricate our claim here and reconquer this. It'll put us a little behind in terms of cash, but that's maybe not the worst thing in the world. Break it up, both of you. Okay, that'll be okay. Our main problem there, of course... Oh, we don't have the people for chancellors. Our main problem there, of course, is that we're lacking prestige right now, right? Ooh, 15 gold. We'll definitely take that. That puts us at 247. So we're going to lose a lot of levels of fame by attacking this, We're accused of claim fabrication. I mean, fair enough. And we can create this duchy at this time, which we're going to do. That'll get us 300 prestige. And we are now a mighty duke. So that looks good. And we have indeed moved up in the world. Fantastic. We did... let's move on. We did just finish up our increasing control in Severin, so we'll get Caliphate next. And yeah, control is looking good in all of these locations. There is some exemptions here, but that's not anything we can do about. Okay, we're going to grab Avaricious here. And our income is now 4.5, so that's pretty solid. A gem in the rough. Okay, we just got another brilliant gemstone. Once again, I'm going to sell it. We want the money to be able to fabricate this claim. So now we are actually able to go after this guy. And you know what? We don't need to fabricate this claim now that we have the duchy title. This is de jure ours. So I'm going to actually tell this guy, come back to religious relations. And we want to simply seize the duchy de jure or the county. It's the same either way. Okay, this should be pretty free. And we're going to head right on in there. Beautiful. Okay. Yep, no problem whatsoever. Crusades are available. We're probably not too concerned about those. But we definitely want to have a vassal under us at this time. Beautiful. He's coming back and he's going to lose again. There we go. We'll continue our siege. 3 months left. There we go. Okay, so at this point, we can enforce these demands. And this guy is now our vassal. So we're going to immediately extort subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? And we're going to get 50 gold here and 20 dread. Yes, that'll be fine. So 50 gold comes in. That is wonderful. We are going to need a chancellor. This guy is an okay chancellor. We'll put him in. And the question now becomes, what do we want to do as far as cash earnings, right? We need to make whatever we can. Well, I want to check duchy situation here. Okay, that seems absolutely fine. So we've got this duchy set up. And I'm thinking right now about whether we want to go heavily into military power or whether we want to go heavily into economic power. Normally, I would choose economic power. But in this situation, with Hungary right here and the Byzantines right here, I feel like maybe we do go military. So that would mean wooden barracks into militia camps here. And we would just continue to build up these castles without building any cities, right? That would be the idea anyway. So here we would build militia camps as soon as we can, which is right now. We're currently making 5 gold per month, which is actually really solid. So I think that's pretty decent. I mean, we definitely want to make more gold per month, but it's okay. We have a lack of knights, no doubt about that. Our prestige is low. Our monthly income could be better. Optimized market weights, huh? Holding taxes plus 15% would be good. Or we could just gain 50 gold and an act of tyranny. And honestly, that's what we're doing. Beautiful. So we're going to head over to Severin. We do have fishing net weavers here already. I'm probably not going to get rid of that. We're just going to construct hide tents over here on the next month kick. And we're just going to boost up our military strength a fair amount. So then we're going to come down to Caliphate, a child of our dynasty. Okay, sure. And we're going to build military camps here once we can. Okay. So there's a smuggling ring up over here, apparently, and we should probably deal with that. So I want to... Well, we're currently down in Caliphate, increasing our control here. I think that's okay. We'll leave that be for the moment. Well, we definitely have expanded a good amount here. We're in a better position than we were, certainly. I'm not going to call this a phenomenal position yet. We've got a ways to go on that front. But it's definitely a good start. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue to boost up our military on-paper strength, and we are also going to start thinking about further expansion. The question is, do we go after Hungary? I mean, they've got some pretty powerful allies. As a hypothetical, yeah, about 10k. That would be pretty rough. No doubt about it. But what about these guys? These guys are a lot more achievable. They're not perfect yet, but we can just work on building tall here for the moment, and that seems absolutely fine. At 5.4 income per month, we're going to start that snowballing pretty quick. So that seems reasonably good. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see how that ends up going. That'll be very interesting. I would like to shop for an ally as well. That's probably a doable thing. Honestly, I think Hungary is a really solid ally to go for. This would not result in an alliance because it's a grandson. Okay, well, we'll see what we have available. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Kentogan, Ali Lee, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button, Holy Roman Empire Batman, down below the video. I'll show you that in a moment. And as always, I will see you all next time. Yeah, look at that. Okay, that's a spicy boy. See you all next time.